Oh, I like my pillows. Do you see how pretty my pillow is in my throat? Alright, so this week I have a letter from Christina, and Christina writes, "Hey Melissa, I just wanted to say thanks for your great videos. Absolutely love them. Always looking forward to new ones." Well, thank you. If you ever have time, I would love to know what you think about coffee. Is it good or bad? Kind regards, Christina from Denmark. Alright Christina, thank you so much for sending me in this letter because it's an excellent question and I have your answer coming right up. Okay, so when it comes to coffee, I know people are probably sitting there going, "Oh my god, you're not going to make me give up my cup of Java." Now, if you're having about 2-3 cups of coffee a day, let me just challenge you on having 1 cup per day. Now, if you're having 1 cup of coffee per day, allow me to challenge you maybe on 1 every other day, or maybe even leaving it just as a treat for the weekends. The reason why it's such a big deal is because of the fact of its role on our kidneys, stressing out our adrenals, which is where our stress hormones come out from, also our cholesterol and our blood pressure, even bad breath. Not to mention, coffee can be quite addictive, but for some people, coffee can actually give you the jitters if you have too much of it. And if you've ever actually tried to go off coffee, the headaches and the migraines that you get from it alone should be able to signal to you that maybe this isn't the best thing to be having in excess. And here's a fact for you. In 2008, in the Journal of Obstetrics and Gynecology, there was a study that was actually released that pregnant women who were drinking more than 2 cups of brewed coffee per day had a higher risk of miscarriage than those who did not. Now, if you're wondering about decaffeinated coffee, on the other hand, a lot of these companies actually use quite a bit of chemicals to decaffeinate their coffee. So decaffeinated coffee isn't always the best bet. Okay, so let me show you a healthy, creamy alternative. Let's do this. Okay, so what you are going to need if you're going to be making this amazing matcha latte is a nut milk of your choice, and you can always do this with water. Now I'm going to put this, ironically, in a Starbucks mug. Then we're going to add in about half a teaspoon. And you don't need very much more because it's highly concentrated. And then, grab your cute little whisk. And then also, to fancy it up, you can also use some vanilla extract or even some cacao powder. Alright, time to go for my jog. Alright, so I'm at one of my favorite places in Toronto, and this is the Brickworks running trail. I run here all the time. Now, I actually don't have coffee before I go for a run. A lot of people do tend to have coffee before they work out, and the reason why is because it boosts up your metabolism. However, there are other alternatives, especially if you're sensitive to coffee. Coffee dehydrates you, it depletes your electrolyte balance, and we need our electrolytes to be able to have our core to stay strong, so that we prevent injury, so that we keep ourselves hydrated with lots of nice water and a great electrolyte mix, and also to make sure that we're not zapping out that nervous system of ours. Instead, put back on your headphones and dance. To imitate how people used to dance when I was in high school. We called them the Genos. So here are some techniques, okay? So first, you gotta pucker up your lips. Next, you gotta get the hands and the fists going. Next, we have something, and it's kind of, I'm looking around because people are gonna think I'm crazy. Next, we're gonna do the wings. That's the Geno dance. And then you punch it out like Rocky.